got their eyes on that receiver. That tells you it's a blitz.
First down and 10. Hogaboom back. Deep left side. Roy Green incomplete. Double coverage. Eric Everett along with Wes Hopkins. Just a note, Terry, I'm going to go back to that Detroit-Atlanta score. Detroit winning again today at
5 in a row.
Barry Sanders, 3 touchdowns so far today, 16 carries, 133 yards. He has broken the old record of Billy Sims. What a season he's having.
Great year. Great find for the Lions to get him in and get him signed. This young man may be the thing that Wayne Fonts up there needed. They got that little run and shoot, and they got the big weapon to go with it with the running, and that's all you need, a great running back and a good quarterback and receivers.
Second down and 10 here. The handoff to Farrell. And he gets a couple of yards.
You know,
Mike Pitts.
I'm sorry, Vern, but an interesting note. You saw the pass a while ago that Hogaboom threw that came down and just kind of died. It just hit the ground short. You know, one thing you have to consider is in heavy air, cold air is heavy air, the ball will not float. The ball will not stay up in the air. So therefore, a lot of quarterbacks in cold weather will go ahead and gun it because to make up for the heavy ball and keep it in the air longer, you throw it harder. And if you try to anticipate and throw it easy, then the heavy ball, because of the atmosphere, will fall faster and doesn't carry as far.
3rd and 8. I do believe everything you just said. I didn't understand it, but I believe it.
Sure you did.
Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
See how he gunned that baby?
Yes, I did. And Gary Hogaboom will. He's coming over after an official on this side. This is interesting. Here's Hogaboom.
I never was much on jumping on these officials, especially if there was time left in the football game, because I might make them mad, and they're human beings, and they might give me a flag when I really didn't need it. If it was iffy, you know, then they'll go ahead and give it to you. So the best thing to do is just, you know, get off the field. Don't even fool with them.
Anthony Edwards, last week, called for 2 fair catches on Monday night inside the 10. He's standing right at the 10 now. He won't have to worry about this one because Camarillo, oh, what a bounce. What a bounce. And it goes into the end zone. Well, that's perhaps why he's in the Pro Bowl. He hits a poor punt, gets a 30-yard roll. He does get a touchback, and Edwards is going to have a quiet Christmas Eve conversation. Fight at the aftermath, Anthony Edwards and Garth Jacks. How about Andre Waters and Ron Wolfley as they say hello to to one another again? Is that the swim or the rip, Terry?
Yeah, that looks like it's a combination of the swim and the rip. But Wolfley, I'm sure these Cardinals have seen the special teams and how Waters and everyone go after the punters, and this man here is a pretty tough guy. I played with his brother Craig at Pittsburgh. He was one of our guards up there in the last 3 or 4 years I was in Pittsburgh. But tough kid out of West Virginia.
Final score, first final of the day is in. What a season for the Dallas Cowboys. 1-15. They lose to Green Bay 20-10. And that means that the Green Bay Packers are still alive. There's the final score, Green Bay over Dallas. How do you think the Washington Redskins feel losing to the Cowboys? Here's Anthony Toney. And he's down at the 27-yard line. It was, in fact, that one defeat by Dallas at home, 13-3, that probably cost the Redskins a chance at the playoffs. They finished very strong with a win yesterday.
Now this is that fake pass draw. Look at the guards. Notice the guards and the centers, how they stand up to show pass. You know, like they're setting in the pass set. And then in behind, notice how tall they are. Then out of the pack comes Toney with the football.
Second down and 3. 27, 9:25 to go. Heath Sherman, the rookie out of Texas A&M. 7 yards for Heath Sherman. That is his longest run of his rookie season.
And I guarantee you, this man right there with his back to you, that's Buddy Ryan. He told his team, we've got to learn to run the football if we're going to be a championship football team. It's going to get cold in Philadelphia, and if you win Super Bowls, number one, you got to have great dominating defense. The Eagles have that. Number two, you got to have the quarterback. They have that. But number three, and most important, he believes as an offensive unit, you got to be able to run, especially in cold weather.
They're getting close to 200 yards on the ground today. Here's Robert Drummond, who's down to the 31. Well, you and I, Terry, saw them against Denver, I beg your pardon, the last Sunday in October when they opened the game with a 15-play drive, every one of them on the ground. They rushed for 215 yards in that game. That was a season high. They're getting close to that right now.
Yeah, the thing that's so important is all of these runners, Tony, Byers, Drummond, Higgs, all of them excellent receivers. Today you're seeing Tony do a job. In that first game in Denver, that was Byers that carried the load.
8:40 to go. Heath Sherman, Robert Drummond. So we've got the two rookies in the backfield now, and Drummond down to the 26.
Yes, Drummond made his presence known and felt when these Eagles went out and played San Diego out there. He had over 70 yards in receptions that day and over 70 yards rushing. So he kind of popped open the eyes of Buddy Ryan and Ted Plum, and now Heath Sherman, he comes in and he shows the speed to the outside. So a lot of versatility in the running backs of the Eagles.
And here's the stretch of the chain to see if they got the first down.
Short.
Didn't get it. Well, this is a ball club that has improved its ground attack from the beginning of the season immeasurably. By the way, word from the bench on Anthony Tony, a sprained right toe, but nothing serious, and he could come back in the ball game. And Tony with 81 yards, he leads all the running backs so far today. 17 carries, 81 yards, and that is complemented by 5 catches. Third and inches. 8:08 between the Eagles and the playoffs. Got him with the head bomb. Randall snapped that head, and Cardinals came flying across.
Looks like they're going to call it.
Oh, they sure are.
Ball start on the center. They're down.
All right, you be the judge. Watch the head or watch the ball. There's the movement a little bit right there by Remington. See, folks, you cannot move 1 inch. You can't flicker hardly an eyelash. And the quarterback, if he's standing back there, he can't jerk his head one way or the other, not even a half an inch. If you do that, that's enticement, and they'll call you for offside. So you just can't do it. No movement whatsoever. Once the team is set, you cannot move if you're a quarterback and if you're the center.
3rd and 6 now.
Blitz. Oh, argue about it.
Cunningham pulls up, lets it go. Jimmy Giles, what a grab! How about that for the old pro? How about that for the 34-year-old? Jim Giles, who is one of the class acts in this league. And there is a confrontation or a consultation going on. And watch Jimmy Giles at the age of 34 make this sideline grab.
All-out blitz. Cunningham sees it. Cedric Mack coming to his right. Cunningham escapes the pressure, picks up Giles. Now, there's the catch. Well, we couldn't see the right leg, right toe, whether it was in the line or not. We'll be able to tell from here. First of all, you establish the catch. There's the catch. Left foot, right foot. Oh, yeah, nice job.
And in the meantime, they go on a quick count, and Heath Sherman is caught for a loss back at the 27-yard line. What a grab by Jimmy Giles. And just to linger on him for a moment, Terry, remember a conversation we had with him about a month ago. Now, he's played in the league for 13 years, and you said, well, do you remember your best game? And he said, I don't know. I haven't had it yet.
That's true. That's true, and that's the eternal optimist. That's an athlete that never is satisfied with what he's accomplished, never believes what people say, is always striving to improve on yesterday's effort.
2nd down and 13.
Got him.
It's coming. Giles was open. Giles was open at the 5. And he is complaining about being held at the 5-yard line. There's no flag.
Fun to watch these guys play. There's nothing more beautiful than the art of a tight end. First of all, the outside release and get beyond Bell. Bell's job is to get his hand